right, this is my 81 C10 called Attitude. Had these custom made from a friend of mine, Mike Griffin, down in Texas. As you can see, all the molding here is all satin black with the red pinstripe. The Diamondback rim or Diamondback wheels with Scott's custom made polished aluminum wheels. Wilwood 13-inch disc brakes. We tucked the bumpers in. You can see how close they are. I think I took 6 inches out of the length of it and 3 inches to drive it in and try to get the contour of the body with it. Took the blinkers out of the bumper, put the blinkers here, painted the grill all up nice, came up here to the core support. We shaved the core support, and this is actually for wind. So when the air comes in, it goes right over top of it, kind of throws some air down into the motor. All these bolts are done with button heads. They're actually black chrome button heads.
Look at the Chevy badge. That's cool.
Oh, the Chevy, yeah. I forgot about that. That's a 55 Chevy Fender Chevy badge. Wow. Well, this is the 376B15 block by GM, LSX block. All ARP bolts in it. 3.0 Whipple.
Is that carbon fiber on the Whipple?
No, that's actually dipped.
Oh,
it's cool. That you spray it in the water, you dip it in there to give you the carbon fiber look. Everybody's running different things. I just wanted to be a little different by putting these on.
So are these all machined?
Yeah,
pulleys and.
Yep. This is by Wagner's Automotive up in Wisconsin. Wizard radiator, twin fans. Yeah, vintage air.
They're powder coated black.
Yep, all powder coated black to match the build. Same way with the intake tube. They used to be polished. I wanted it black. Wilwood disc brakes black. Inner fiberglass inner fender wells. For my front end system, it raises fender wells up so it will fit the tire so there's no rub. It's got a QA1 front suspension in it that's able to drop the truck 8 inches. I mean, it's coilovers, rack and pinion steering. It's a real nice setup.
Is this air conditioning?
Yep, it's AC.
Wow. So it still has all the cool creature comforts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Power windows, tilt wheel, AMF, killer stereo system in it. Billet mirrors. These were all custom made. Had the windows all tinted. I think these are all powder coated. Everything's powder coated there, even the drip rails. Put the satin, chrome satin wrap on it. Fake gas tank. Kind of looks like it. LED lights throughout the whole truck.
What kind of tires are those?
Diamondbacks.
Diamondback tires.
Yep. Pick lid. My cat.
You said you had the hood and the rear deck lid paint protection film?
Yep. This is all this.
I don't even see it on here.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Holy cow, look at that.
All the way down the side, so there wasn't any stone chips. The gas door for the back, for the fuel.
Did you make those hinges, or how does that work?
No, this is actually a kit.
Wow.
Another gas tank, because this truck was a twin gas tank truck. And I'll pop the Pro-Pick lid up. That's electric. Yeah, it goes up quite a ways.
So you got a bed liner in here, a spray-in?
It's a spray-in bed liner. The interior is a custom interior from TMI. This is a factory dash. We just painted it to match the red. TMI did the console, the seats, the sliders, the carpet, the visors, the headliner. These are all factory. The speakers for radios, I have two up here. We made the subwoofers underneath the console. All of the stereo components are underneath the console. It's an AM/FM with Bluetooth. Right here, if you take a look at the light, see the Dakota digitals, they turn red. Okay. The bumper, this is what I'm talking about, the bumpers for the exhaust system that comes right out it. We just notched and did some body work around there and made it look pretty. The bumper, there's a license plate bracket, is a fold-up bracket. It's for a Class 3 hitch. A fuel cell it's an aluminum, powder-coated in satin black. just like everything else.
Wow.
It is a 16-gallon fuel cell with an ARP inline pump with 8 AN lines going in, 8 AN lines coming and return.
Wow.
So it's a huge pump in there. It's a 12-bolt truck rear end with Mosier axles, 33 spline, Yukon 355 gears, Pozzies, Keltrack bars. I didn't want to cut up everything on the truck to put in a 4-link in it. Custom made 3-inch stainless steel exhaust. Now this steel isn't your normal steel. This is what they use in hospitals for the drainage systems. This is a $7,000 exhaust.
Wow.
The quality of the steel. It is solid. E-band clamps. These are vibration tubes. Everything's done so you don't hear a drone inside the truck while you're driving. All the plastic there. Almost all of this is grade 8 bolts and some stainless steel. This is your e-brake system right here. Power or electric e-brake. Yeah, right here. These are all custom made. Of course, the tranny. As you can see, nothing leaks. This is a leakless motor. So leakless hot rod, how rare is that?
This is the Holley system. Is this a filter?
That's the filter, yep. It's the Holley filter. You can see all the big fuel lines.
Oh, it's braided too.
Yep.
Wow.
It's all braided. It's got drive-by-wire Holley exterminator. The wiring harness in the car is American Auto Wire, and we had to do some tricks to it to adapt to everything. QA1 front suspension with a power rack with 13-inch disc brakes, and this is probably my best investment on the whole truck, right here. This thing handles like it's on a rail. I mean, even with the leaf spring rear end, this thing handles so well. Of course, the size of these sway bars are incredible. And you'll see this is actually the little red dots on every one of the bolts. I do that so when I go around and tighten up the bolts so I don't forget if I missed one or not. And so I'll put a red dot on it, and that's nail polish, comes right off. We try to put all of our lines within something so they're not just hanging and looking ugly.
All greasable.
All greasable joints, yep. Even the inside of the bumper is painted black. You know, all the fitting, all the brackets are all painted up nice. And you can see the inside of the rockers and the floorboards, how nice and clean they are. They have never been changed.
Wow.
That's all original stuff. We brought the floor up right there. And the reason for bringing the floor up is I was going to put a 5-speed in it.
Oh, okay.
Or a 6-speed in it. And even for the 4L80, we had to bring it up in the tunnel up there, as you can see. So a lot of guys build these things and they're so tight that they don't give the heat any kind of room to travel. So if you give it a little more air room, you might lose a little bit into the interior, but everything stays cool.
Yeah.
And it's got 5,400 miles on it, and they're all me.
That's nice though for the buyer. This car has been driven, tested, tuned, and tweaked. So.
Yep. Anything that's going to happen to it has already happened to me. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. You're driving a 750 horsepower old truck.
Well, the good news is the motor's broken in, the transmission's broken in, all the brakes have been used.
Oh, yeah.
From down here, you can see how important that paint protection film
Oh, yeah.
is.
For sure.
This is just all bare metal if this wasn't on here. It's all protected and ready for, even if you did want to drive it in the rain, it's ready for it.
Yeah. All the seals are new in it. I mean, it's a total build.
What do you got in these wheel wells?
It's Raptor, it's called. Okay. It's a spray-in bed liner.
Beautiful.
I didn't want to star, if a stone came up and hit it, it wouldn't star the fiberglass inner wheelhouses.
Right. It's a little bit more impact resistant.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot more, actually.
Thanks. Freaking sweet. You sure you want to sell it? So, Bill, tell me how this truck represents the build quality of B&C restoration.
Kind of how we do things. Laser straight, fit and finish. All the gaps are good. All the lines are soldered. I mean, right through the whole build. We don't cut any corners because it's got my personal name on every build we do. especially this truck. Our vehicles, well, I don't know if you can see this Mustang right here. That's a high-end car. It's a pro touring car. That's built for a legend around here, I call him. He loves every bit of that car, just like I love this truck. That's where my passion is, in building these things like this. You know, if there's something wrong with this truck, I would tell you. If there's something gonna happen that I feel a vibration or anything, I would tell you.
So what it looks like to me is that you built a concourse truck that can be daily driven.
Yep. But yeah, concourse level, for sure. And honestly, it's a badass little truck. There is no doubt about it.
So someone's gonna get a hell of a quality build on this.
Oh yeah. When somebody can go out to the garage, clean it off every night, hop in it. If they get caught in the rain, it's got intermittent wipers. It's got the 9-year protective coating on the whole body. Nothing I can say that, I mean, it's a great build.